Thank you for joining us back here again at What the Duck is Happening. My name is Adrian, joined as always by my good friend and co-host Drew. What's up, Drew?
Yo, 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 what's up? What's up?
Remember to hit that like and subscribe button and please share with your friends if you're enjoying the show. We're back. It's been a couple weeks, guys. I know we've been very, very, very busy. We've had our own personal stuff at work. We've been building two full control rooms and stations, two new stations we've been building, so it's just been a lot of stress. So we've been
Just a little
we
bit, just a little bit
yeah,
stress.
so busy that we couldn't come here and bitch about how busy we were, because that's how busy we were.
Bro, I was tired. I'm sure you've been fucking in it, dude. So I'm sure
Oh
you're
yeah.
exhausted.
Yeah, 14-hour days every day coming home and then like you can't turn off the brain. Like you get
hmm
home, I'm trying to hang out with Daryl, watch TV or whatever, and my brain is just still like,
It's
oh,
still going.
what if I like fix that? And then I keep telling myself like, no, shut the fuck up. And I
You're
can't.
not
It's
getting
just
paid for this time.
still,
Stop.
yeah, exactly. And my brain just won't, it just won't
hmm
shut off. It's a curse and a gift. It's a gift for our company, a curse for me.
Oh, yeah. Like they're not getting enough of our time and
Yeah,
effort.
exactly.
My
But
goodness. But how's that paycheck though? How was that paycheck?
the paycheck was nice. I needed it really bad. I need to pay off some credit card debt. So
There you go.
I gotta pay
Silver
some stuff
lining.
off. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna get a motorcycle.
No shit.
Yeah, my boy Khalid got one, and I rode it the other day and got hyped. So
That's
random
dope.
side, yeah, yeah,
I
I'm gonna
like
get a
that. I like
motorcycle.
that.
That I will keep you posted. We can follow my
Do you have your
motorcycles.
M1 license?
No, so I was talking to Khalees, and now I got the steps. So I gotta go. I can take the
hmm
permit online, and then I go into the DMV to finish the application once I've passed the permit, and then you gotta wait, a few months, and then you get the license. But you can drive
So,
the motorcycle with the permit. So I'm gonna do the permit stuff first,
mhm.
and then I'm looking at some bikes. Khalid recommended a couple. I was looking at this Honda Rebel 300
There you go.
or
Okay.
this other like little Kawasaki. I don't want anything fucking crazy. Like I just need some.
I
I
think
want
like a
something just
300 or
fast
a
enough to get on the
500 cc
freeway.
would be, yeah, totally enough for
Yeah.
someone who's just starting out. Because I
Yeah.
I have my M1 license. I don't have a bike,
Oh, really?
but
Oh, let's
yeah,
go. Dude, they're cheap, bro.
like,
The one I was looking at brand new was like 4 grand. That was brand new from
oh, I
Honda.
know,
I
I
was like, all
know.
right,
I
okay.
got a kid though. I got a kid, and it's just
Yeah.
like,
I'm not trying to buy either,
but
bro.
I really want one. I really
It
want
was
one.
so fun. I'm
But
gonna
what I was
drive
gonna
safe as
say,
fuck.
you
And
better.
the parking, honestly, at our new at this new station, bro.
It
You
sucks.
guys show
It
up early enough
sucks.
that you guys get all the spots. By the time,
hmm
so I show up at work at 5:30 a.m. There's no parking at our building. That's
At
how,
5:30, shit.
and it's not like we're in this big building with 100. Like there's what, maybe 30 parking spots or something. There's
There's
maybe
way less than there
yeah,
should be. Oh
maybe
yeah.
30 for two full news stations. So I get there at 5:30 and it's already fucking slammed. I got to park in the street. Yeah, and it's like a
So
sketchy street. Yeah. I hate
it's
to be
not
a little,
sketchy
hate to
as
be a little
in like
preach.
people like homeless people around there. Like our last station had a bunch of homeless people like around there. But this street is
I would
sketchy as
prefer
in
that to this.
it's on like that curved hill where
Yeah,
you can't see anybody coming down and people
exactly.
fly down that hill.
Yeah, it's
So
sketchy. Like
yeah,
I'm
sketchy in
waiting
that way for sure.
for a lot of accidents right there. A lot of people trying to pull over to the parking lot and getting fucking T-boned because it's sketch with all the cars parked in
Yeah.
there. But
It's bad news.
but
Bad news bears.
sorry, none of you guys care about that. I'm sorry, podcast listeners. We love you. You don't give a shit about our parking situation. But I'm getting a motorcycle. I'll keep you posted. I'm fucking pumped.
Do it. All right.
Let's go.
Maybe I'll get one and we'll ride together.
Yeah, I'll once I pull up to work on it, you'll get juiced, and then you'll.
Probably. Yeah.
That's how it happened with me. So we'll get our crew. Oh man, but yes, we were gone for just a couple weeks, and a lot has happened. We are officially now in World War III.
World War
So
Three.
I guess
Yay.
we are now more needed than ever. So, we're back.
God.
Yeah,
This is what
it's
happens when
been
we take
fun.
2 weeks off.
Yes, the world dies, so we will
hmm
never take a week off again. It's a promise. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But let's move on to some other things. We're not going to get too much into the World War III stuff. We're not going to get too much into Trump. I'm sure everybody's seeing enough of that on their social feeds, and As much as this is what the duck is happening, and we are here to bitch and moan about all the crap that's going on in the world, we're also here to have some fun and be an escape from that. So, why don't we skip past all that and we'll get into what we're talking about this week? So, for this week, our main topic we're going to be getting into is Social Security and that running out and what that means for us, because that's some fucking bullshit that I've been seeing online, and I'm a
Oh
little
no.
frustrated. So, we're going to dive into that a little bit. But first, before we get there, I got screwed by the car dealership and I got some things to say about it. So we're going to get into that.
Oh
And then we're going
no.
to get into Drew and his beef with haircuts and how expensive they are because they are fucking pricey and we all hate it. We've all been there. And then we're going to try something new. We got our top 10 movie cartoon foods that we'll never be able to have. All those juicy, juicy flavors, that good burger, all those
Ooh.
juicy things. We're going to get into those. We'll have some fun with that. So, why don't we get into it today? Let's get into our first quack of the day. All right, so for today's quack of the days, we're gonna start with mine. And this last week, I had some car dealership issues. They've been really ruffling my feathers this week. They've been really getting into it, and I think we've all kind of been there. So I had to go to the car dealership. I have a Nissan Sentra, so I went to the Nissan dealership. And I knew it would be more expensive. I just wanted to get a quote, right, just to kind of see how much more expensive it would be so that it could be at least like through them, right? So
Right.
I knew it would be more expensive. So I figured let me just go and see how much. I needed just the handle, the exterior handle of my front door. So the driver door, the handle to like open the door to get in and out.
Uh-huh.
The handle, it's just all fucked up, and it's like the handle itself is the plastic part is coming off of the actual handle, so you go to open it and you can't. It like gets stuck, and it's kind of hard to explain. But basically, it's really hard to get in and out of my fucking car, which is probably a pretty important thing.
Yes.
So,
Yes, it is.
I went and I Googled like, hey, how much is the door handle itself? I found it a couple different websites, $20 for the handle.
Nice.
YouTubed how to put it on myself, and it can be done, but it was one of those things where it's like you have to take off multiple like little plastic things within the door itself on the inside
Okay.
panel, pop things
Because
off,
it's attached
unscrew.
on the inside.
Yes, you have to pull the whole inside door panel off, pull out the
Right.
electrical, do a bunch of shit. It was like, okay, like I could probably get this done, but it's gonna be a fucking hassle. So let me see.
Hmm.
Let me just see how much it's gonna be. So I go hit up Nissan. Hey, I just need this door handle. I know it's only 20. I'm sure you guys will charge a bunch for labor, but whatever, just give me a quote. $1,300.
You're kidding.
And I was like, are you serious? Like
To
a door
pull the
handle
door apart and put the door
and
handle
put a
on
door
there?
handle on, yeah. And I was like, okay, let me figure this out. And like the guy on the phone, I could tell he was kind of like, yeah, that's all I can,
Like he understands
yeah, like I'm
it's
not,
kind of a
I get it,
bullshit price
yeah,
to give you. Yeah.
it's what it is. So then start calling around, and it took like a while to get a company that actually would do it because it is kind of a random like body work type of thing.
Hmm.
But I found this company. And they're like, yeah, just give me the VIN number, send me a picture, and then we'll hit up your dealers or the dealership, see if we can get that exact part so we can make sure you get the right handle. All right,
Right.
cool. Hit them up. Guess how much their quote is compared to the dealership?
For just the handle piece or
Yeah,
for
for everything. Like, did you do the exact same job that Nissan was going to do? To buy the handle from Nissan, install it into my car.
this is the place that's not a
That's
Nissan
not
place?
Nissan, yeah.
I'm
A
guessing they give you
Nissan
some.
1300. How much do you think a normal place was?
I'm guessing they quoted you something like a couple $100.
$197. So less than 1,000. Or over 1,000 less, whatever. Fucking 1,300 to under $200. Like,
Like,
what the duck is like? How is that going into it? I was like, I
just
knew
because
it would
it's
be
the
more.
dealership?
Yeah, I was expecting like 400, and I would have paid
Uh-huh.
it to pay like 150, $200 more to be like, okay, it's coming from the dealership itself. It'll,
Right.
I'm sure it's a little bit higher quality, I guess, and it's their parts and their mechanic and all that shit. They're used to just that car specifically, whatever. But over a
1,300?
$1,000 difference to go fucking to the dealership, dude. Like, I don't understand. Like, what? Why would anybody go to the dealership?
That's
It just doesn't
insane.
make any sense, dude. Like I don't understand what's happened with mechanics, you know? And it's just
Hmm.
it sucks because it used to be where you could actually fix your car. Like I grew up riding dirt bikes and quads and doing stuff, and like I do have like a little bit of mechanic stuff,
Hmm.
knowledge. And most
Experience,
of
yeah.
these cars nowadays, it's all computer systems. Like they make it even hard just to get to the engine. They put all these plates over it and
Hmm.
stuff. Like it's just
You have to be an
we're
electrical
screwed.
engineer just to work on your car.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Hmm.
Like the working on your own car, those days are gone. And so you're just kind of stuck having to listen to these people and they come and tell you your flux capacitor is broken and you're like, I guess that sounds right. So sure.
You're not getting enough
Yeah.
gigawattage, bro.
How much? Okay. I guess I'll go take out a loan and,
To
try
put a
and
door handle on my car.
get this thing fucking fixed. But yeah, it's infuriating me, man. I know there's a lot of people out there going through similar stuff like that, and it is just fucking exhausting. It
I
hurts.
think I have to get some work done on my car. Um it's underneath, so it's under the chassis. It's the skid plate. So my
Oh,
skid plate fell off. I don't know if you remember, like my skid plate was like bending off a couple of years ago or
oh
whatever, and
yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
like ended up what's it called, like zip tying it,
Hmm.
and it held, but it completely fell off. So I bought another one. It was like 20 bucks, super cheap off Amazon, but it's like a decent skid plate. But I have to get under my car to
Yeah,
do it. And I don't just want to get under there with a jack under. So I
yeah,
gotta find like the stilts and everything for it to get underneath my car and
yeah.
put it
Just
on.
doing that's gonna be a hassle.
Yeah. But like once I have the equipment to actually get underneath, I think I can put it on in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but then that's the thing, right? Like getting that equipment. Who the fuck has that equipment in that space, right?
Yeah.
Like
I gotta spend more money now.
you
Hmm.
need a flat surface so you can get all the jacks. So you're gonna need at least two if you just want to do the front end and then lift
Hmm.
that and leave the back end down. You can probably get away with doing that, but
I can because it's
I mean,
mostly in the front of the car. It's like a little
yeah.
bit behind the front wheels. But yeah, two jacks on the side plus two stilts
Hmm.
and maybe blocks for the tires as well. I just
Yeah.
don't want to get smushed by my car. I just watched all the Final Destination movies, so I'm not I'm not looking to get
Hmm.
smushed by my Honda Civic.
Nice. Oh wait, is the new one out?
The
It's
new
about to.
one is out in theaters, but I did pay the $20 to watch it at home because I really wanted to watch it. I love those movies.
Okay. Yeah, those are fun. I
So
still can't drive behind a
the
semi
logs.
truck with logs. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it is still
Mm-hmm.
the most terrifying thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
awful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those movies scarred
Oh,
an
man.
entire generation.
Yeah,
It's
it's so
amazing.
good. So good.
But yeah, it was a
Yeah,
decent watch. You should check it out.
I will when it's for free. Sorry. I'm cheap. Sorry.
Sorry.
I got too much money to spend on it. I gotta buy a motorcycle, god damn it. And I can't go to the
That's right. I forgot.
movies.
Priorities. Motorcycle.
Oh man. All right. Well, yeah,
There,
I don't know.
yeah,
Actually, I guess I'm gonna have to deal with another fucking dealership, so hopefully I get some better luck with the motorcycle. But we'll see. If any of you guys
definitely a
got some
lot cheaper to
tips, hit
fix.
me up.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We'll get there. I'm sure I'll have plenty of bullshit motorcycle stories once I get there.
oh yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah, what you got first? What's your quack of the day? I know we're talking about haircuts, so
Haircuts,
hit me
yes.
with it.
I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of dark in my room, but your boy needs a haircut. This shit
Hmm.
is going a little wild.
I kind of like it.
Um, I mean, I like the flow of it, and I
It's getting
got a couple
hot
people at
though.
work. Yeah, it is summertime, so and I've got like that
Yeah.
thick, coarse, like Mexican Islander hair.
Yeah.
That shit is heavy and it's hot. There's no breathability in it. But I mean, I kind of like the flow. It's all one length right now because it's all grown out from when I shaved my head back in like February.
Okay.
Also, I shaved my head in February and it's already this long. Like my hair grows abnormally fast.
Oh.
So on top of needing a haircut, like I gotta go in for like trims every couple weeks if I want to keep it looking nice and tight and short and
Yeah.
stylish. And haircuts
Hmm.
are so expensive now, dude.
Hmm.
Like I
Hmm.
remember as a kid, like going to the Vietnamese ladies right across the street. next to Stump's Apple Market, cut my hair for $8, and it was great. Now, like, I gotta go into like a fancy barber. Their haircuts are like $60. And they're
Mm-hmm.
like, you want your beard shaped up as well? I was like, probably because my beard's unruly as well. And like, you
Another
want a hot
60 bucks.
towel? Another $60. Give you a hot towel, scalp massage. Don't
Mm-hmm.
forget about the products. You need your pomade, you need your wax, you need your beard oil,
You just,
all the stuff. And now I've spent $1,300. I could have gotten my door handle fixed at a Nissan dealership for that
yeah,
amount.
but nope,
Nope,
you got a haircut.
I need a haircut. And the trends, dude, the style trends, they change as often as you should be changing your socks, which is every day.
Yeah,
Um, if you're not changing your socks every day, that's gross, and you should, work on that. But yeah,
that's why I don't follow the trends. I just rock with the buzz, bro.
I
Let it.
know.
I go with the cycle. I cut it, buzz it, let it grow out. It becomes a huge fro. Buzz it, rinse and
How long has
repeat.
it been since you've had like a big fro?
Like never. Maybe like
Really?
twice. My hair grows really fast too. So like I'm like I cut this like 2 weeks ago or a
It's
week
grown out.
ago,
It's
and
definitely grown out a
then
bit.
in like another 2 weeks it'll be like here, and then it'll like boom.
But you
It
don't
just
go to
gets
like a
hot as
barber
fuck.
barber. You go to
No,
like
so I
a
still go to the old Vietnamese ladies, like you were saying, bro. Because a barber shop, like yeah, I agree. A barber shop, I've tried to go to the fancy ones. It's
hmm
$60 for a fucking buzz cut. And it's like, dude,
What?
I can do this at home. The only thing I can't do is the back lining that up. Um, but $60, like I'm sorry. Like I know
It's
everybody's got to
it's
get
it's a
paid and I
lot.
respect your guys's, careers, but $60 for a buzz cut, you can suck my dick, dude. That's out of control. Like it's
Whoa,
sorry.
whoa,
That's
whoa,
easy. Well, actually, yeah, that's too much. He's too
wow.
much of an ass.
That's gonna be another
Hey
sixty
guys,
dollars
that's
for
yeah,
that
that's
service.
yeah, keep off 100.
Oof,
But yeah, so I go. I found the spot by our work, and it is these old. It's these three old Vietnamese ladies,
that's
and
awesome.
it's $20, and then I tip them five, and they just buzz it up, and they can line up the back, and I'm fucking out. I love it. It takes like 20 minutes. I do it on my work break. It's fire.
Oh, I can't do it on
It's
my
fire.
work
They
break
barely speak
and go back
English.
to work.
Um,
No,
well, it's just
because
because of
my
my schedule is weird. So like when my break is it works.
but do you have softer hair, don't you? Is your hair a
Yes.
little bit softer? Like mine, if I
My
were to
hair's
get it
really
cut, like
curly, so.
I would be itching the entire time I'm at work because mine is like
Oh yeah, my hair's really fine, so
so.
it gets in my shirt and stuff. Yeah,
No, it'd be poking
yeah,
the shit out of
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Couldn't
But
do it
that's
at
why
work.
is because I'll come in at 6, do the 7, the 9.
hmm
At 10, I would go take my break, cut my hair at 10:30 ish, 11, and then just come back, do the 1, and leave. So it was only like a couple hours.
Couple
So
hours.
I would just kind of manage. But I know what you mean. It's the worst. So those fine little hairs, and they get right up here in your collar and just start fucking
hmm
rubbing on your neck and stuff. Oh, it's the worst. But yeah,
Another
go,
thing,
go.
dude, my hair's
Go
my
cover
hair's
my
starting to.
spot, bro. They're nice. I sent Robert, our graphic dude, over there. He's been
Oh
going,
yeah,
man. Yeah.
nice.
I'm telling you, like they barely speak English, but they're really fucking nice, and it's really quick, and they just fucking get you in and out. But
All right,
that's where I
all right.
went for my wedding because I actually went to a nice barbershop,
Really?
paid the $65, went and had the like deal, and like he gave me a beer, or yeah, he gave me a beer. I was sitting there, I was like, okay, I got the little experience. And
hmm
I was like, this cut literally is the same. Like honestly, I liked the cut that the older Vietnamese lady did better
Really?
than he had done. And he was like a young guy, he was hip, And I think maybe because my hair is kind of more on the basic like cut. But yeah, I was like, dude, fuck this. I'm going back over here and I'll just, whatever. I don't know. I don't really care about my hair, I guess. So.
All right, you gotta give me your spot then.
But yeah, they're legit. I mean, I see a lot of people going in there. So I think
Are
they're
they
good.
cash only or they take card?
Yeah, it's cash only. They got a little ATM in there. So that's the only
But then I
thing.
gotta pay the fee. I
That's
gotta
why
pay the fee.
I just go to the bank and I pull it out, bro. Come on. Come on.
Don't pull out, man. Don't pull out.
Yeah.
That never works.
Maybe you're not pulling out enough. Oh man.
That's cochino,
The
bro.
coaching.
That's cochino. But yeah, that's my quick quack. Haircuts,
Yeah,
expensive,
they're
trends, ever
bullshit.
changing.
They're bullshit. And I respect like I have friends who cut hair. I respect it. Like you guys need to make your money just like all of us.
Hmm.
But at the same time, like let's meet in the middle. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah. Let's figure
I feel
something out.
all insecure. I'm gonna put my hat on.
I like your hair, dude. It's nice. That's one of those things. So I've never had the long hair experience. So I've always wondered what it was like to have like long wavy hair because I have a fucking gnarly afro. So when it grows out, it just like thick, curly, like every single time I get a haircut, they're like, "Holy shit, dude!" Like my hair just grows in like every fucking way, and it's super, super thick and condensed. And oh,
It
I always
just
wonder what
froze
it's
out. Well,
like to
that's
have
kind of
like
what my
long
hair
hair
does
come in your
too.
face.
No, I've never had that because like I said, I've got like that thick islander hair, so it kind of does just kind of fro up.
Dude, I
If I
want to see
don't
you
have
with
anything in my
dreads.
hair, no, you don't.
Yeah, yeah,
No, I don't think
yeah,
I'd look
yeah.
good with
Oh, I
dreads.
want to see you with dreads.
I'll
Dude,
Photoshop you something.
one of our co-directors, he probably didn't listen to this anyway. Mike, he bald guy in the morning, or no, he's one of the night directors, but bald. Mike, he's one of the
I
key.
think I
Sorry.
know.
Okay, well, he's fucking chill. He's a really good guy. He's one of the night directors, but he apparently had. He showed me a picture. He had dreads, like super fucking long dread, and I would have never expected it because he's bald now. And I met him, and
Uh-huh.
he was like, somebody else had told me like, oh yeah, yeah, he used to have dreads, and he showed me a picture. I was like, it's insane. It's
That's
so badass.
gnarly.
I could totally see you with some fucking sick dreads. That'd be dope. I guess your hair's too thin though, huh? My hair's the hair, the curly, thick.
Yeah,
I
my
guess
hair
you
doesn't
kind of
curl.
want that
My hair gets kind of wavy when it gets long.
yeah, I
Like the
guess you kind of
longest
want
I've ever had my hair was in college. Um, it was like down to my shoulders, but again, it was all one length. It was from a shaved head, just unkept, untrimmed,
Mhm.
nothing. It was all one length, and it looked. I guess it looked okay, but I wore hats all the time.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's why you're gonna
I
lose
looked
your
like a
hair.
little stoner kid for
That's why you're
sure.
gonna lose your hair.
Shut up.
Well, I'm sure this is lovely podcasting content. Everybody wants to hear about our hair, so I'm sorry.
God, my hair's all crazy.
You're
Look at that.
welcome, everybody.
Yeah, crazy
Uh,
hair.
all right, we'll move on. We'll move on to the real juice of the day. We'll get on to the fun stuff. Everybody wants to hear our top 10 food lists because I think that's going to be the best part of the day. But before we get there, we're going to talk about the real stuff, Social Security. So let's get
Ew.
to what ruffles our feathers. All right, so what ruffles our feathers for this week? Our first week back from our little heyday is Social Security and why the fuck they're apparently going to run out by 2035. Uh,
Eh.
that makes no sense to me, and that's a terrifying headline to see. Um,
Yeah.
we've been hearing it for years. I know for the last, I don't know, decade, we've been hearing, oh, Social Security is going to run out, blah, blah, blah.
Mm,
And to me, that doesn't make any fucking sense because if I hear that, that means that I have been paying to Social Security my entire, I'm working life, my entire life. I've been
mm,
paying to this fucking thing that apparently you're telling me I'm not going to get. So how are we handling that? Right? Like,
yeah.
y there's no fucking way that I'm going to pay into this goddamn system for my entire life to be paying for essentially other people to be living retired.
Mm,
So then when I get to retirement age, I have nothing.
mm,
That's fucking insane. Because I mean,
yeah.
so like the Social Security, like my mom right now is like that's a huge part of why she's able to survive right now is her Social Security benefits. Like it's such an important part of everybody's retirement and something that we all have in the back of our minds planned, right? Like all of us know, like,
Mm,
well, that's something I'm paying into, and eventually I'll have that. But then at the same time, we've all been growing up with this, like, well, and I think we all kind of joke about like, oh, we're probably not gonna get that, but it's like that's a serious fucking thing, dude. Like, I don't make millions of dollars. I don't
mm,
have this huge retirement fund. You know what I mean? Like, I know by the time I retire, Social Security is gonna be a big fucking part of me living. And so
Hmm.
if you're not going to pay me that when I'm done working, then why the fuck are we paying? Right? Like we need to get this type of thing figured out.
Yeah.
I don't.
So
What the
for
duck is
me, like
happening, Drew?
for real. I had to look into it a little bit because I wasn't super familiar with Social Security and how it works, but like basically from what I gather is that there's two types of Social Security the government has. So there's the tax Social Security is what we are paying through our paycheck, every single paycheck. We get 6.2% taken out, and then our employer matches that. So 12.4 is what's taken out every single paycheck to go into Social Security. But it's not my Social Security. It's not
Yeah.
put into a fund later on in my name. It essentially just goes out immediately to those who are on Social Security now. So grandma, grandpa, whoever's retired currently, disability,
Yeah.
family of people who have passed away who are working. That's who's getting my money currently. And then 40, 50, 60 years down the line, when I retire, people who are paying Social Security then, that's where my money comes in. And I think the issue right now is that the trust fund, like the backup piggy bank that the government has for Social Security, that is what's depleting.
Yeah.
So once we retire, um, we may not have that. So from what I was reading is it's going to eventually run out, or it's set to run out in 2034.
2035. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like
Yeah.
9, 10 years away from now.
Mm,
So from what I gather, Social Security is not necessarily just going to vanish completely. We're
yeah.
still going to be getting like 77% of what was actually promised to us, which is insane. 77% of something like it. No, I want
Yeah.
everything that you promised me.
Yeah.
Like you said, why am I paying XYZ every single paycheck that people are seeing now, but I'm not going to be able to see because y'all are fucking
Yeah.
up?
Yeah. Where
How's
the
that
fuck is the
fair?
fairness?
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
What the fuck? Why? What? I want mine too. Like, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
This is this problem with taxes, like especially in California, like we're fucking taxed up the ass, and it's like I am so happy to pay a little bit to, to help out, to like try and figure
Hmm.
out the homeless thing, to try and pave our roads, to pay our firemen, to pay our police. Like I'm fine with
It's
some of
going
my
to a good
paycheck going to
place.
that,
Yes.
but I feel like time and time again, our money isn't end up going to those things. Like
Hmm.
why did this run out? But we're able to make a shitload of bombs and military weapons to go murder people. You know what I mean? Like, where's the disconnect? I didn't sign up to pay for all that bullshit. I signed up
Mm-mm.
to pay for these type of services.
You didn't read the
But
small
these
print?
aren't getting. Yeah, I guess I didn't read the small print.
Yeah,
The
that's where you messed
government
up.
fuck you fine line of we take your money, and the only thing that you can trust in is that the IRS is going to fucking get theirs. That's all you can trust in the American government is IRS is going to get paid.
Yeah, yeah, cool.
Everything else, suck it.
Yeah,
Um,
fuck me, right? Whatever.
yeah. Well, and then I saw one of their solutions was to raise the retirement age. And so it's
Yeah.
like, oh, let's push people to then retire at 70. That'll fix things. Like, eat a dick,
Hmm.
dude. No. Like, especially with AI and the way that it's going, like we need less working days. We need less working
Hmm.
time because all of the
Hmm.
jobs that we have nowadays are going to be obsolete. Like pretty like another 15 years, most jobs are going to be absolute bullshit. Like our
Our
job,
jobs.
most jobs will be absolute bullshit. So it's coming.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. That's
We'll start a
another episode.
podcast.
Yeah. But these will be AI as well too, so I don't know.
I
This
guess.
this is probably pointless too.
Yeah.
They'll make a
But
fake
AI is not gonna
Adrian
have
and
my cute
Drew.
hair.
I can't it'll have cuter hair. It'll be like on
Fuck
fire.
you, dude. My hair's fine.
It'll be like purple fire with like a
Looking like Hades
gradient. Yeah.
from Hercules.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be sick. It'll
Whatever.
be our AI versions will be way cooler than us. So
Will my
that's a
AI
fact.
version have dreadlocks? If that's the
Yeah.
case, then maybe it's
Well, it
okay.
could change per episode, you know? You could
Oh,
really
different
theme
hairstyle
you
every
could theme it
episode.
out per episode. You could literally mid-episode change it. You could mid-segment hairdo, you know?
All right.
Hacky segment dreads. Douchey segment faux hawk. You know,
I've had the faux hawk before. What are you
bouncing
trying to
around.
say? What are you trying to say? I've had the faux hawk before. Call me a douche. Damn. Oh, we were friends. Whatever.
My hair like naturally goes into a faux. It's so
Does it
weird.
really?
Yeah, it like randomly naturally grows into
It
this
just
like
peaks.
yeah, I like, have like a burly widow's peak, and so it just like yeah, I don't
You
know.
do have a widow's peak.
I have a gnarly widow's peak, and so my hair wasn't supposed to grow out. It goes into this natural faux.
That's funny. That's funny.
Mm. Uh, yeah, I don't know. We're fucked, man. I don't know what to do with us. I was surprised the more I started looking into it, like seeing the headlines, it did feel more of like a clickbait headline type of deal, right? Like these you see headlines, Social Security's gone 2035, and you're like, we're fucked. But the
Yeah.
more you kept looking into it,
Not
it is.
really
That's what I kept
gone.
reading is that
Yeah.
I was reading about 80%. So that's that sucks. And it's
Yeah.
bullshit. And we need to worry about that and figure it out because that's by 2035. So what does that mean about 2045, 2055? It's just like
Yeah.
how
Or,
like
government they could start taxing the billionaires just a little bit
yeah,
more.
yeah,
That could help.
yeah.
That might do
You know, and
a lot of something.
you know what sucks about that whole thing is it's like why do we have to tax you? Like you have $1 billion or more, whatever. You do not you with
Nobody
like five
needs
yeah,
that.
500 million generations of your family are set up. Like people you will never ever meet or care about. Like your great 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 grandkid will not even know who the fuck you are or maybe even think you're a douchebag because times will change by then. They'll be paid for by you.
Yeah.
And you're not willing to just dish out a little bit more. Like we could end world hunger. We could fucking figure everything out, but yet we need this 1% who's like, nah, fuck you, I'm not gonna do it. And then they're being trying to be forced by the government. It's like
Like, why do we even need
if
to ask you?
yeah,
Why
what exactly? Like what the fuck, man? Like we shouldn't have
like
to
why
force
can't you
you.
just be a decent person
Yeah.
and just help the fucking world
Because
out?
honestly, if I had a bunch of money and the government was like, hey, we're gonna take this from you and we're gonna overtax you, I'd be annoyed. I'd be like, fuck you. No, I want that.
Hmm.
But if it's your own choice, it's a whole different thing. But these greedy pieces of shit, I don't get it, man. It's
They're greedy pieces of shit. That's
it
you
doesn't
said it.
make sense. It doesn't
Hmm.
make sense. Fuck you, billionaires. You suck. And Trump's out here like, oh, we need to get rid of paid holidays. Like, fuck you, bro. Okay, you and not only did you say that, you said that on the fucking June Juneteenth
On
holiday.
Juneteenth. Oh my
Like, you
God.
fucking racist asshole. But like coming from a guy who's never worked a real day in his life and has never been poor to come out and be like, we have too many paid holidays. Like, fuck you, dude. You have no idea what it's like to be a real goddamn American. It's
Like
insane.
I don't understand
It's
how people
insane.
still like vote for this guy and root
It's
for this guy.
insane. It's crazy, bro.
I can't wrap my head
I
around it.
don't, I don't get it. Just like every day, every single time I have to hear that asshole talk. And so out there listening, you guys, all of you people who don't work in the business we work in, I don't know how much you realize the ignorant bliss that you live in and how nice it is to not have to hear all of the political bullshit that we hear every day.
Hmm.
And like you don't it's not like all of just the politics, but it's like just the hearing of like those little clips that you're gonna see like on Instagram or whatever. Like I'm seeing the more in-depth version of it, and then I'm
Hmm.
seeing it every hour over and over because, like our news station we run from, 4:30 to 10 a.m. We go from 4 p.m. to 8, like we're on for hours. And so a lot of the national stuff, it's gonna repeat. And so like the amount of times that I have to see Trump's fucking face and listen to his bullshit voice, even if it's for just like a couple seconds, and it just infuriates me at work. It's so hard to listen to these little, because all we air are the bullshit sound bites, you know? So like we air the
Hmm.
most infuriating garbage things and you hear it and it's just like, ah. And so you guys out there who don't work in the news who get to just not hear it all. Like you get to choose, I guess, to hear it, which is the
Hmm.
difference. Is yes, you might be seeing it on your social media feed, but that's because you're following things that are giving to you that. So that is your fault, right? Like it's what you follow that is showing you that on social media. I don't have that choice. I go into work and I have to listen to
Yeah.
it. So it's one of the reasons I want to get the hell out of the news business, which we will eventually, but for now we're stuck.
It's the equivalent of
Just
being texted a unsolicited dick pic
yeah,
over and over
basically.
again,
Hmm.
which is not okay.
I'd
First
rather
of
get a
all,
dick pic than
first of
listen to
all,
how much fucking Trump's bullshit we have to listen to. Like I can't do it, dude. And then I gotta like concentrate and do my job. But whatever. That's a whole other thing. But yes, you guys
yeah,
are lucky out there. It's a small thing, but that ignorance is bliss is true. You guys get to enjoy it.
screw you.
Enjoy it
I hate you.
because it's nice. You guys can turn it off, which is very nice.
Can we turn it off?
No, no, sorry.
We could just not press the space bar.
We could.
We could
Yeah,
skip it altogether.
that's not gonna happen.
I don't know. The story got floated somehow. How did that
Mm,
happen?
no. What we're turning off is our social security.
Great.
But we got some more fun stuff to talk about. I don't know how much more I got
Hmm.
about Social Security. Do you got anything else about this lovely topic?
Not really.
Good, because let's move on to the fun stuff.
I love fun stuff.
We're done with Social Security. We're gonna move on, wrap this day up with one new type of segment we're gonna hit a top 10. We're doing today top 10 movie foods that you will never get to eat.
Oh, but that's not fun. That's
No, it's
depressing.
fun. It's fun. I was watching something the other day and it was just like that in my face. And then it hit me and I was like, you know what? Like there's so many things. I was talking with Daryl this morning and I was like, man, there's so many things that like I just wish I could try. So I put together
Hmm.
this list, hit you up. I figure there's a lot of people out there that might enjoy a list as such. So we're
All
gonna
right,
do
all right.
my top 10 list. You will listen along. Drew does not know my top 10 list right now, so we're gonna hit my top 10 and we'll all react together. Um, I made this top 10 earlier. It's not, you know, yeah, it was a good top 10.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
all right. So, are you ready for number 10?
Let's hear
Little.
it. Let's hear it.
All right, this one's basic. This one is one that we've all seen. I would love to try, but it's as far as the flavor wise, as far as that impression, the first time I ever saw it gotten eaten in said cartoon or movie, that wasn't what got me. It's more the iconic look, and that is the Simpsons pink donut.
Ah, yes.
Right? Iconic,
Simpsons pink donut.
iconic. You see that, and I know, oh, what is it? Randy's Donuts, they did one, and they did a big
Yeah,
one. You try it, and I feel like a
it's not
donut's
quite
kind of,
there.
it's just a donut. You know what I mean? So that was one that the icon of the look is what it's all about.
Yeah,
But I've never been like, man, that donut's probably like the best donut I've ever had. It was more just, I think Simpsons, I think that pink donut.
just visually,
Right.
it was extremely
Yes.
stimulating. Yeah.
So number 10, Simpsons.
Okay.
So
All right, for sure.
now we jump to number 9. This is one, this one definitely depends on your age bracket, but the Krabby Patty from SpongeBob SquarePants. Yes,
Yes.
watch those, dude. Those look fire, bro. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
they do.
I know they're underwater, but that fucking crab knows how to cook. Or well, I guess SpongeBob
It's SpongeBob,
knows.
bro. He's the one
But
that's making the
I
magic back
mean,
there.
it's the crab's business, you know. So you would think he made the
True.
original recipe, and then SpongeBob is just a chef, right? You would think. I don't know.
He's not just a chef.
I don't know. I mean, Plankton wants those things bad, and
This is true.
they seem good.
It's
I've
because
always
it's
wanted
made
to
with
try them.
love.
It's
Made with
made with love.
love.
It's made with love. You
Two
gotta cook with
pickles.
love.
Two pickles.
Yeah, that was my least favorite part.
You don't
But the
like
burger,
pickles?
pickles suck. But
Bro, oh my
the
God, get
burger,
out of here.
the burger looked tasty.
Okay, so
The
I'm
burger.
gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you.
Stop you. We can't go
I'm gonna
farther.
stop you right here because dude, I love pickles. If
So does Daryl, so she gets all mine.
going to
It's a happy
Disneyland,
marriage.
Disneyland, my favorite thing to do at Disneyland, the happiest place on earth, is to buy one of the giant pickles.
Gross. Gross.
No, no,
Gross.
pickles are delicious.
Oh, dude, so
They're
side note.
salty, savory. They got that crunch. Ooh, so good,
My
so
light,
good.
wait. Whoa. My
No,
light's
with your
going
light, bro.
crazy. Hold on, my light's going crazy.
That's the Lord saying you're an idiot for not liking
Wait, and now
pickles.
stop. It is. That was literally a sign of pickles. Now it's
Hmm.
working. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Bad mouth pickles again. See what happens.
I'm sorry. Fucking hate them. All right, we're good. We're
Oh my
good.
God, that would have been so good if
Good.
they started flickering again.
We're good. We're good. Yeah. Oh man, dude. So I'm so excited. We're going. Side note: we're going to Tokyo in
Oh,
October, and we're gonna hit Tokyo, Japan. Or I mean,
oh.
we're gonna
Tokyo
hit
Disney.
Tokyo Disney. Yeah. Fucking pumped. So we'll get into that later.
I'm so
We're not
jealous.
gonna get into that now. But side note, it just made me think of that. Super fucking pumped.
Can
We'll get
you
into all
just
that.
stick me in your luggage?
Uh,
I'll fly in the bottom of
let's
the
do it.
plane. It's
Let's do it.
fine.
I'm down. I'll squeeze you in.
God. Turkey can direct the shows
Uh,
himself. It's
I
fine.
hope
We'll
he'll
go to
figure it
Tokyo.
out. Let's do it. All right, so we'll move on. Number eight, one I don't think you yourself will even know or appreciate, but I think our listeners will, and that
What are you
is
trying to
South
say?
Park. Well,
What are you
South
trying to
Park.
say?
South Park.
Oh, okay. I don't watch
See,
South Park.
see,
Sorry.
see,
Well, I don't
see.
watch The Simpsons either, but I knew what the
So,
donut was.
well, Chef's chocolate salty balls. There's a
Sure.
good song about them. Oh
Sure.
yes, yeah. See, exactly,
Sure.
exactly.
I guess so.
Chef, the infamous chef of South Park. He is black. He's a big black man, and he has a glorious song about his chocolate salty balls. And
Okay, so
if you know
I
the
think I
show,
actually know. I
you know
think I
that.
do know
Yeah.
the song about the chocolate balls.
Oh, I wanted to try him so bad. You got it. So anybody out there listening who knows South Park will appreciate, I think, this being in the top 10 of movie, television, cartoon foods that I will never be able to try.
Okay. Okay.
Choc Chef's chocolate
Chef's
salted balls.
chocolate salty
Like, see, like I
balls.
said, you just wouldn't appreciate, but I think it is a worthy
I appreciate it for what it is. I'm
of
not
the list. Or yes,
all
not
that
appreciate, but
familiar
not
with it.
know exactly, exactly, exactly.
My goodness.
All right, so
I'm not a monster.
we got our next one on the list. These two, I will say, seven and six. These two were hard to. They kind of go back and forth for me, so I'll give them both together, seven and six.
Okay.
We got one, Scooby Snacks.
Scooby snacks.
Scooby
That's dog
Snacks,
food.
bro.
That's dog food,
Hey,
bro.
hey, Shaggy eats them too.
Shaggy, the fucking
No,
fly in
the
my room.
the fly eats them. But Scooby,
uh,
come on, Shaggy eats them too. Have you not always wondered what a Scooby snack tasted like with how glorious they made them seem in the show? I mean, every
well,
episode, these
I
two
think
are
his
going
Scooby
off the
snacks are
fucking rails.
like catnip, right? For
I don't
him,
know. It
like
seems like they get them high.
he's tweaked out on it
That's what
every
I'm
time he eats
saying. They
them.
sound fucking amazing. I want some. I'm like, what is this treat that makes you this excited?
Okay,
I
all right, for
want
sure.
them.
I'll give you
So
that
it's
one.
not just a dog treat. It's a treat. And my light's going crazy again. So the
Because you're trying
fuck?
to eat
One
dog
second.
food.
One second. Talk for a second.
Oh my God. All right, so the dog treats. That's an interesting thing. Um, I don't even know what to say. Like Shaggy, yes, Shaggy
Ah!
eats him, but Shaggy is
He's like talk,
he's
talk,
like
talk.
he's the biggest stoner I've
Stoner.
ever
That's what I'm
met.
saying. He's the biggest stoner ever, and I was way too young for that show as far as understanding how much of like what he really was as a stoner. But I
Oh
did
man.
know that I wanted to try Scooby Snacks real bad.
All
Um,
right.
and then the other one that I was torn on, these go back and forth. If you were a Rugrats fan, the Reptar Bar.
Oh, the Reptar
The
bars. I
Reptar
forgot
Bar.
all
The
about
Reptar
those.
Bar with the green goo in the inside. It was like a chocolate bar
Yeah.
with green goo. Oh my God, I wanted that. Rugrats was like my favorite show growing up when I was a little
Dude, I
kid. I
loved
wanted that
Rugrats.
so bad. And I remember one company they made their own little Reptar bar, and
Mm-hmm.
it was whatever. But it's one of those things, right? Like you see it in the movies, and you
Mm-hmm.
want it, and you just know you're never gonna get that true flavor.
I gotta
Which
ask you, what
then,
was your favorite Rugrats episode?
oh,
Because I have mine, and I stand by it to this day.
I don't know actually.
Really?
What's yours? I don't know.
So mine is the Mad Max episode where the world ends.
What happened? Sorry, it's
So
been.
what is it? They end up like hiding inside like I think Spike's doghouse when like all the tennis balls from somewhere fall onto the roof and they think the world is ending, and then they
Oh,
emerge from the doghouse and it's like their imagination. Now everything is like a desolate wasteland, and they all have like their post-apocalyptic attire and everything, and like Angelica is like the Injun Joe or whatever his name is.
oh my
Um,
God. See, you got
yeah,
a good memory.
that was my favorite one. They all had like their cars and everything that they would drive.
That's so funny.
You'll have to look that one up.
I like
That one's my
I'm like
favorite
as you're
episode
explaining it, I'm starting to remember some of
to
it, but
remember it.
um I don't
My
have
favorite episode.
my memory sucks.
But you remember the Reptar bars? I forgot all about the Reptar
Oh, the Reptar
bars.
bars were yeah, the shit. Yeah, I'm surprised I don't remember like now that I think about it, I'm surprised I can't remember like a single episode when like that was I used to want to be a cartoonist as a like in fourth through sixth grade. I used to just draw them,
Hmm.
and like my I remember my sixth grade teacher, he hung up my drawings all over the walls, and I went back to
Nice.
see him when I was in high school, and he still
Hmm.
had all the drawings and stuff.
Oh,
It
that's
was super
cool.
fucking cool.
That's
Fucking it
cool.
was like that best teacher ever, Mr. Bentz, Solana Beach, Skyline, OG, love that dude. Um, but yeah, I've yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised I can't remember any episodes really. I love that show. It was so good. My memory's weird,
It's
dude. I don't
fine.
know.
It's okay.
It's weird. Daryl gets annoyed. I remember the most random shit. It's like if my brain decides that I like it, I will remember it forever. But if my brain's
Hmm.
just like whatever,
And it
it'll
pushes it out.
yeah. It's like I don't got room for that. I'm moving on.
You got enough stuff on your plate.
Yeah,
I get
exactly.
it. I get it.
So let's move on to the next one. Now we are
Number
at
five?
number cinco. Number cinco. This top five. This was very hard to do.
Okay. Okay.
So we're gonna go. We're gonna go with number five here.
Okay.
And this one's hard. It was, but I think this is a good spot.
Bro, you're light.
I know this light. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm gonna need to get a new light. It's going crazy. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna do one thing real quick.
Okay. Okay. It's because he doesn't like pickles. The reason.
No, it's not.
It is. It is the reason your light's going haywire. Because you don't like pickles.
And the reason is...
Oh, with the hoobastank. Okay. Okay. Oh man, I haven't listened to hoobastank in a minute. Holy
I know me
shit.
either. I'm surprised that popped in my head. Um,
Wow.
like I said, the memory thing. Okay. Um, okay, so number
Number five.
five. Number five. And it's funny as I'm looking at my list, there's a theme for the for these top ones. All right, so number five, we have the good burger and that good sauce.
Ah.
And this one
Welcome
is
to
one of the
Burger.
ones that could be lower, but I think because of the timing of when I watched it being so young, we are 90s kids. This movie came out. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people listening to this don't even know what the fucking movie I'm talking about, but the
A lot
Good
of
Burger,
Nickelodeon here, man. A lot of
Keenan Thompson.
Nickelodeon.
Hey, I mean, like I said, childhood. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So this
Yeah.
is my childhood. I think is what this list says the most.
Fair enough.
But the Good Burger and that orange sauce, dude. Like, do you not remember
Yeah.
watching that and just like I was creaming over this sauce? Dude,
Ugh.
I'm it's like 25 years later and I'm still like, what the fuck does that sauce taste like? Like it's gotta
Hmm.
be the best
Ed's
thing
special sauce.
ever. Yeah. I want it so bad. And I'll never have it. I think the closest thing I've found to what I think it would taste like is um Board and Brew. Board and Brew has their
Gordon
secret
Brew.
sauce. It's this orange sauce and it's so fucking good. And I think that's what it would taste like. You don't know Board and
Hmm.
Brew either? Daryl had never.
I know I've had Gordon
Okay,
Brew.
okay, okay. Daryl had
I
never heard of
don't
it.
know if I know this the super secret special sauce.
Yeah, their secret sauce or their special
Is
sauce.
it
It's
on
like
every sandwich?
no, you have to like get it on the side. But it's like this orange sauce. It's fucking amazing. It's just go try it. I'm not gonna
Okay.
try to
Okay. Okay.
explain the flavors, but it's very good, and it's the closest I've thought of to this good burger sauce.
All right.
So that's my number five. Now you're gonna see the theme really come together with these top four. So
Okay. Okay.
number four, And this one and the next few also, it's not just one treat, it's a few. So we got
Okay.
the Harry Potter treats, the butter beer,
Ah, the
the jelly
butterbeer.
beans, the
Mm-hmm.
chocolate frog, the
Mm-hmm.
magical, mystical treats that is Harry Potter.
I
I
love
think
it. I
I
love it.
think we've all watched those movies and just been enthralled by the
Mm-hmm.
mystical treats. And I know that one, whatever the Jelly Bean Company, whatever the
Birdie
name was,
Bots.
they
Birdie
did
Bots.
do "Fuck You Light." I guess I'm just gonna turn you off for this episode. Uh,
Uh, electronics, technology. We love it. We love it,
all
but we
right,
hate it when it doesn't
whatever. How
work.
much do I really need that light? That's okay.
I mean, you didn't
Uh,
lose too much light.
I
You're
didn't lose
good.
too much. That's okay. But yeah. So the Harry Potter stuff. Always wanted to try this. Always been
Oh
one of
yeah.
my top five. So now we will move on to number three. These top three were the hardest to pick,
Okay.
but I think these come with when I saw them, how I saw them. So we're
Okay.
gonna go number three, Willy Wonka. We got the chocolate, the Golden Bar winner chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, how does that taste? I need that, right? You got
Mm-hmm. And
everlasting
that was
gobstoppers.
just the regular chocolate bar.
That was just a fucking chocolate bar.
It was just the regular chocolate bar.
I want it. What does it taste like? Does it taste like Dove? Does it taste like Hershey's? Does it taste like, right? Like which chocolate does it taste like? I want it.
Oh,
I
you
want to
are a
know.
big chocolate guy. I
I
forgot.
love chocolate. It's
You
oh
are
my
a big
God.
chocolate
Oh my
guy.
God.
I
That dude,
forgot.
I spent so much money in Switzerland on chocolate and I could have
More.
spent like $1,000 on just chocolate
God,
in
that's
In
insane.
Switzerland. Like easily. I love
That's so
chocolate. It's
crazy.
so good. So yeah, the chocolate bar, the snozberries, everlasting gobstoppers, the
Hmm.
floating bubble fucking juice that he drinks. And I'm talking about the
Hmm.
OG Willy Wonka, not the Timothy Chalamet Wonka one, which was actually better than I thought.
It was decent. It
Wasn't
was
as good as the
decent.
original, but then I always go back to like, is it just because we grew up with that? You know what I mean? Like, I bet if I was
Yeah,
six and I saw this Timothy Chalamet one, I probably would have been just as impacted as the Gene Wilder one I saw when we were kids.
maybe,
Like the
maybe.
old people in the bed and getting at it, like that whole thing is so fucking weird that if I would have,
They
I'm
were
sure the
excited
kids
for the
watching
chocolate
this now
factory.
would have been like, what? Like,
I thought he was broken. How is he standing and
so these
dancing now?
four adults are sharing a bed. Yeah, and then he can't. He's bedridden, and all of a sudden he wins a trip to a chocolate factory as like an 80-year-old man, and he like
Hmm.
jumps out of bed dancing. Oh, what the fuck are we doing
Hmm.
here? But I digress. We're not here to talk about Willy Wonka. So that was number three, and you can see this is a hard list to put together.
It's a good list. I'm
So
mad because a lot
now.
of these are on my list as
No,
well.
like I told you earlier, I was like, I think we'll have the same list. Maybe the order will be different, but I think you'll pick them up.
Hmm.
So this one, I don't know if you have on your list, but this one really got me when I saw the movie, and it was Avatar. The very first Avatar, there was this scene where he experiences the fruit of Pandora for the first time, and he eats this like giant,
Oh.
yeah. And I remember watching that, and I was on mushrooms watching the movie, and it was like it was the best thing. It was like, how can I have this in my life? I need to
Hmm.
experience this amount of like happiness and
Hmm.
juiciness
Hmm.
and the water dripping. Oh my God, I remember watching that scene. And that movie, if you didn't get to experience it in the theater in a good seated position in the middle of the theater, because I went to see it once and I was in the back and the movie sucked, and I went and paid again and I sat in the middle and had a good seat in the theater, and that movie was one of the most beautiful. It changed
Oh, it
3D
was
how we watch
gorgeous.
it
It
now
was
because it
gorgeous.
wasn't
Yeah.
pop out at you. It was like the leaves were just kind of like here instead, and so
Hmm.
you felt like you were in the movie, and so when he ate that fruit it was just fucking insane. So that number two on my
Okay.
list.
Okay.
And now we have number one.
Number one. Let's hear it.
I think this could be on your number one. If it's not on your number one, maybe you didn't think about it, and I think it would jump to your number one. The imaginary food in
In
Hook.
Hook. In
Let's
Hook. That's
go!
my number one too.
Yeah,
The
see?
Hook feast, bro.
Let's
Yes.
go! The
Oh
Hook
my God.
feast. Like what? I don't know what they were eating. Just colors, but I
Just
want it.
it
It was
looks
just
so
colors.
good.
It was
Oh my
color
God.
goo. Just fucking ah.
I'm so happy that that was
I knew
also your
that.
number one.
Let's go. I knew it. Hell yeah.
Ah,
Dude, so
every time I
good.
watch that movie, just
Oh my
that
God.
scene is it's so magical, dude.
Yeah, it's
Just like the
amazing.
whole thought of it, just like using your imagination. They're playing a game. And then all of
So
a
good.
sudden the camera pans down and then there's like turkey and stuffing and
Yeah.
pie and pudding and that weird colorful
Yeah.
jello shit.
The color stuff, man. Whatever it was. Blue, green, yellow. We got all these weird. Oh, oh my
It
God.
was so good. Yes.
Just,
A Hook Feast. Hook Feast is number
just
one for sure.
the foods we want to try and will never be able to. The success of
Hmm.
movies to sell us on these crazy, insane treats that, like, to, because that's the thing is they do such a good job of the way that they film it and the way that they
Hmm.
express it in the story that you're literally like, oh my God, I want that
I
so,
want
and
that.
you'll never be able to have it, and that sucks.
You will never
And
get this. You will never get
yeah,
this. Na na
exactly.
na.
Oh, the worst. But yes, that is my official top 10 movies. Food you will never be able to try.
It's a
I
solid
thought,
list, man. It's a solid
yeah,
list.
thank
We
you. I
had a
thought that
lot
was
of the
fun.
same ones. I think the only differences that I had on my list. Let me see. Let me see. I had the butterbeer as well. The SpongeBob Krabby Patty. I had the pizza from Ninja Turtles, the
Oh,
cartoon,
I was
the
gonna,
pizza,
I was on
and just
my,
how stretchy that cheese is, and
mhm.
all those toppings, and like the weird ass
Yeah.
toppings that they would have.
And the Goofy
Like that.
movie too.
Oh,
The
that's
Goofy
right.
movie
Goofy
pizza.
movie.
I went in between both of those and I didn't put either one, and they were both like right there on my list. And then I took them
Hmm.
off because of my lactose problem and not being able to eat pizza.
Well, I mean, you can still eat it. We'll just pay for it later. That's fine. Um, God, what else did I have on
That's
my
a good one though
list?
too.
So, even though I don't watch The Simpsons, I also had the pink donut on there, which was
It's just
funny.
iconic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so
Hmm.
iconic that donut. Like, but it is a different thought. It's not like, man, that probably tastes so good. It's just kind of like, man, that's it's like what you picture as a donut.
Right. And then the other two that I had was, oh, it's the blue milk from Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Blue
Hmm.
milk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got
I've
to
always
taste way
wanted to
better than
know.
Disney. Sorry,
Yeah,
Disney, but
this fucking fly, dude. Yeah, the blue milk from Star Wars, and then
yeah.
the other one that I had from Willy Wonka was the chocolate river.
Oh yeah. Oh my
The
God.
chocolate river. I'm sure that chocolate river
That was the
tastes
thing.
amazing.
Willy Wonka was too hard. That's why I just kind of did Willy Wonka as its own
Is in
thing
all in general.
because there's
Yeah,
so many things that like I mean, dude, the wall of fruits and stuff like the oh my
the
God, there's
snozzberries they taste like
it
snozzberries,
tastes
bro.
like snozzberries. I mean, there's just too much goodness.
Oh, the
Um,
Thanksgiving dinner gum,
oh
where you
yeah,
have
that
like the
would be
whole the
cool.
whole entrees,
But
like
then it
desserts and
goes
everything.
in phases as you eat the
Hmm.
bean. Yeah, that would be sick. Oh, I'm
And then you
hungry.
turn into a giant blueberry.
I'm hungry. I'm about to go cook some dinner.
Ooh,
Well, wait, what are
dinner,
we?
bro. It's 2:40.
Well, looking at. Oh, I got a lot of prepping and yeah, maybe in like another hour I'll start.
Okay,
I got some
I'm
meat
hungry now too.
that's been marinating all morning, so I got some stuff to get. Yeah. Got some
Nice.
smoothies to make for the week. My meal prep got to get ready.
I gotta get back on the meal prep game, dude.
Let's do this damn fucking thing.
But yeah, it's food
Hmm.
time now. I'm hungry as hell.
All right. All right, well then I think that is our time. It's time to hop out the pond today. So thank you so much for joining the madness with us. We want this to be a community, so please join in on the fun and comment on things you want to rant with us about. We're all
Strike
going through
that.
this shit
Reverse it.
show. No, no, we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna go with it.
That was from Willy Wonka, bro.
You're messing with my ending.
I'm messing with your ending.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to say now.
Just
Other
say
than
thanks,
goodbye.
bro.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Remember to follow, like, subscribe. Thank you for joining us. What the Duck is happening. We love you. We'll see you next time. Bye bye. Love you.